come slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, on God, I'm litty. I know that you tryna go big. Better run up the cash, you love to spend. Better kill it and did it again. With the intent, no, I'm down to win. I can't feel bad about it. I know you sad about it.
Know you sad about it. Know you sad about it.
I just got bags from Prada. Rolling up. I'm in a brand new model. It'll be here tomorrow. I don't got fears or problems. Only got real ones round them. Only got. It take a week to count it. Then I'm back up. Name the place and we pack up. Running these racks up. 100 meals a week after. Down from laughter. When they come to handles, never had one. With a bad one. Made a meal today and they my last one.
Oh, I had to get back up. I had to get back up.
Yeah, I can't take no off. You better call back up. I'm running it down to finish. I don't play, get down to get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, on God, I'm litty. I know that you tryna go big. Better run up the cash, you love to spend. Better kill it and did it again. With the intent, no, I'm down to win. I can't feel bad about it. I know you sad about it.
Know you sad about it. Know you sad about it.
I'm moving too fast, I can't stop. Wiping it down when the paint hot. Left hand on the wheel. I'm closing the top when the raindrop. I'm keeping the game in the headlock. When throwed it, blinded my dreadlock. In the end zone with the mad dot. One phone call, get it dead stop. I feel like I own the season. Say one thing, just give me a reason. Knowing you're mad, I'm undefeated. Top dog, making it even.
Oh, I had to get back up.
All right, thanks, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. They do it big here in Houston, and a second ago it was a Texas-sized welcome for their hometown guys. They're fired up and ready to go as they get set to match up with the Indianapolis Colts. Time to set the old turducken aside and get ready for football as here we go on a Thanksgiving night. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
Set 180, black 15.
Check, 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 check. Check three, check three, check three.
This is Marlon Mack, third-year running back. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Let's go. Pick it up, G. Tight dog, tight dog.
Hey, Delta!
To throw on 2nd and 6. Rivers dumps this one off to Mack. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 31-yard line.
Set, front 80.
41's the mic. Get in the weight room. Get in the weight room. Check, 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 check.
On second down now, it's Mack. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Here's the second-year back out of NC State, Naheem Hines. And he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Check safety.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Mack. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10. And the Texans have an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Rivers. And he's got his man, Hilton. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 30. A nice little completion there by Phillip Rivers. And you and I were reading the article yesterday, 5th grade. Rivers had to do a project where he had to make a poster about his dreams and aspirations. So he clipped out a football player from a magazine article and pasted his face on the helmet. That's what he wanted to be, and it turned out okay.
Not so bad at all. Remember, he's the son of a coach. And on that play, I think he made the old coach proud with that completion.
He got 29 yards that time. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Looking to run with Mack. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Marlon Mack, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Colts take it right down and score on the opening drive. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And he will be marked down right there at the 20-yard line. Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at the 20.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
59.
Mike's 54. Hayward, 54. He can't hang. He's not going to get me. Mike's 5'4", Mike.
From the gun, here's Watson. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
Right there. 54 Mike. Here we go. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Yeah, let's get a sack lunch. Mike's 54. Mike's 54.
Watson. He finds his man Johnson. Showed a good move, but quickly corralled just beyond the 10-yard line. Give him 2 yards on that play, and it'll be a 2nd and long.
At the 12-yard line.
You're set. Like 88.
Mike's 5'4". Let's go, D.
Like 54.
Check 50.
Here's Watson. Screen play, Johnson. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a 3rd down. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. On fourth down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. This is taken at about the 14. And he'll be out right at the 35. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They have to be thrilled with that first drive that got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now it's Mack, draw play. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Down on the field, we've got an injured Colt after that last play. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break.
Set, black 15.
Ready? Double time.
On third down, Rivers.
Who got 17?
And the catch made by Hilton. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down. Out is Rigoberto Sanchez on 4th down to punt this thing. On the return comes Cobb. It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. And now the throw going to Fuller, and he's got it. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Watch that. 54. Mike, get to it. Target. Right there. 54, right there. 54, Mike. Yeah. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54.
Faking the give. Now Watson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Well, it's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. They'll roll him out right. And that is incomplete.
I think the punter might start to get into a pretty good rhythm here if he keeps getting opportunities. But that's the last thing his team wants to have happen, right? The last thing you want to see is your punter feeling pretty good because he's out there all the time.
Yeah, first quarter only, but they're 0 for 2 on 3rd down conversions to start this thing. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Here's the fullback. This is Roosevelt Nix. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 22-yard line.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Stand up in.
Run 80.
So don't say nothing. 49, check 49, check 49. Hey, check 24, watch 24.
On 2nd down, it's Hines, and that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
190.
Hey, defense, let's go.
White, 89.
Working out of the gun, Rivers. And nowhere to get away. Rivers is dropped. J.J. Watt in there for the sack, and it's an important one from a personal standpoint as that is sack number 100 in what has certainly been a terrific career to this point. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Now Cobb to return. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum?
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Check. Fresno. Tighten up.
26.
Check 26. Check 99. Check 99. You go tight. You got tight.
24.
You got tight right there.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6.
I know you feel that.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Johnson running right. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. David Johnson, his 4th touchdown on the year, as they are now on the board here in the 1st half.
I know the play ends up in the end zone with one person carrying the ball, but how about that big mass of humanity that guided him to that spot?
Yeah, they got there, but I love the dive. Always a fan of the dive. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is taken near the 13. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable 2nd and 1. This is Hines. And an alley to run. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? Second and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion.
Set. Hey, Brown 80.
We got heavy. Everybody scoot up.
Rivers now to throw on first down. This one into the hands of Burton. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Rivers now. And this will be incomplete. T.Y. Hilton, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and short. Well, prior to that, he had hit his first 6 passes to start the game, so on a nice little run to begin.
It feels like this offense has carried its dress rehearsal into the game. You know, because you do practice it, you do go through it, and in this case, it is clicking exactly like they drew it up.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. That's complete to the running back, Nyheim Hines. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 34-yard line.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before he...
And his first carry, he loses the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free. But a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
Set. Green 80. Black 15.
You want this?
From the 31, Rivers. They'll try and set up the screen to Hines. And give him 3 on the screen. He couldn't break free, and it's 3rd down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
The Colts on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. From the gun, Rivers. They'll find Hines out of the backfield. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 15-yard line.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
Rivers now nearly perfect. 9 of 10 in this first half. It's 1st and 10. Now a give right side. Wilkins. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Check back. Watch the safety creep.
On the delay, here's Hines. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. Tried to go draw play out of the gun down here.
Yeah, they tried to spread things out, didn't they? They wanted to move people away from the center of the field, away from the line of scrimmage near the ball, so that the runner could find some space. Unsuccessfully, though.
Rivers to throw it. He's got Burton here. And he'll get inside the 10, but he's short of the line he needed. So give him the yardage on the pass and half the distance to the goal line.
Because they're inside the 30, so now you don't march off the full 15, right? You have half the distance to the goal. In any event, that's precious real estate given up.
So now then, the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. They run with Hines. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And he takes it in for a Colts score. Nyheim Hines, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Colts have taken the lead. point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3-and-out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend.
Watch out. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
On 1st and 10, Watson. It's complete to Fuller. Will Fuller, nobody there to stop him. Touchdown, Houston. Will Fuller, his 9th touchdown of the season, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This will be fielded at the 8. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Throwing, Rivers on the crossing route, complete. It's Burton. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 43.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Zach Pascal, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
It'll be a pickup of 5, and that leaves him with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. The Texans here on 3rd down, putting an extra defender in the secondary. From the gun, Rivers. Wide open receiver, complete. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
Black 15!
Check 41. Let's pick it up. It's out of time.
On 1st and 10, Rivers. And it's caught. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Trey Burton, his 5th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to regain the lead. Extra point right down the middle, and the lead is now 21-14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Inside of a minute left in the half, does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do or, I guess, don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen. 24.
Mike's 5-4.
I'm coming.
Throwing again is Watson. He's letting this one go for Fuller. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Thought he had the pick. Flag comes in for PI, so cancel it out.
Interference. Oh, a killer for them. Thought they had a nice play. Instead, they'll be marching off yardage against them.
Reset. 19. And 24. 54. Let's go, defense. Let's go.
Watson on first down. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
At the full 17-yard line.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Let's get in now,
Alert, alert.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. All day, dog.
Now Watson. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas, and it's 3rd and short. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Let's go, let's bring it. Let's bring it. Hey, 31.
Mike's 5-4. Mike's 5-4.
Out of the gun, Watson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Kenny Moore. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. So we've reached halftime here on the Thanksgiving night as we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
54. Here we go, G.
They go to Johnson again. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
19.
Right there, 54 Mike. Come on, baby, come on, let's go.
54.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Watson on 3rd down. He finds his target, Fuller. Right about 20 yards on the pickup. Well, officially, they'll say it's going to go for 19.
And the Texans, first
He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
58 to Mike, 58. 58 to Mike.
26.
And 58 is a Mike. Going 58 to the Mike. Come to my world.
On first down, Watson. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. Second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Let's get off the field, D.
Back to the air, Watson on second down. Catch is made here. It's the rookie from San Diego State, Kahale Waring. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 31-yard line. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 down at the 31. On the ground, this is Johnson. Johnson with a burst, a first down and more. And down to the 16-yard line. 15 yards, the Texans pick up the first down. That one definitely helps as they try to push the ball down the field here, trailing early in the third quarter.
And even though they're trailing, not abandoning the running game. People may call it an adjustment. I think it's just much more sticking to what works for you and continuing to have faith in it. And the running game is starting to pay off.
58's to Mike. 58's to Mike. All day, all day. 58, right over there, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. You better be.
From the red zone now, Watson. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Now let's see who this is on. So they say no to the penalty. The incompletion stands. It'll be 2nd and 10.
And what they want to do is go ahead and take those downs away from them. You never want to give extra snaps to any offense. That's how you get hurt.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Following the penalty, it's Johnson. And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
58, boys, 58. 58's Mike. Zoom. 58's to Mike. 58's to Mike. You got nothing today. You got nothing.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. DeForest Buckner has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. Well, this has been a pretty sizable drive. They've had some success. Finally, the defensive coordinator found some success of his own.
I think he just simply said enough of that. Okay, they've moved the ball well. We need to force the issue from our end, and that's exactly what he did.
No one attempted or made more field goals in Fairbairn last year. He was 37 of 42.
And they were grateful for every one of those that put 3 points on the board. But I'll guarantee you, Bill O'Brien, the head coach, is thinking to himself, we need to use them a lot less in 2019. Let's make sure we score some more touchdowns.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. On 2nd and 12, Rivers complete to Hilton. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
First down, Indianapolis.
And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
And the Colts first down.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 36. From the shotgun, it's Rivers. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Huge article in their local paper this morning saying how the 4 interceptions last week led them to that victory. Here they haven't been able to come up with one, and they're losing. Probably not a coincidence.
I don't think so at all. I think you're spot on, but maybe they put a little extra pressure on themselves because the 4 interceptions last week, victory. Right now, no interceptions in this game. Had a chance for one, missed it, and they're losing. Probably feeling the pressure right now.
Coming to you, coming to you.
Now it's Hines. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10.
Watch screen. Watch twist. Watch twist.
On the carry, it's Wilkins. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
180.
Check 41.
On 2nd and 9, Rivers toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Now, he's been a busy man out of the backfield. They've looked his way quite a bit so far in this game.
Nice job there defensively, though, adjusting, because a couple of his earlier catches, he was wide open. Not that time.
You mentioned the key word, adjustment. A better cover man on him now in space.
So they've put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of...
¿Qué pasa, tío?
¿Cómo te va la cosa?
Perdiendo, tío. Se me ha lesionado Doug Johnson. Las carreras me están matando.
Yo te veo bien.
Es un poco mi resumen, la verdad. ¿Qué te parece?
Se me ha lesionado a los dos, el running back titular. Pero,
sí, pero él me hace daño igualmente.
Ahora vengo yo aquí a darte suerte, si no, porque a ver, sus carreras se basan en la línea. En el running back.
No.
Vengo yo aquí a darte suerte, vamos a ver qué ganamos.
O sea que me estoy viendo mal, tío, no hago ni una intercepción ahora.
Yo te he hecho un pass.
Sí, no, me he hecho un
Luego
pass.
en un drive te mató ahí un face mask.
Sí, tío, lo estaba haciendo de puta madre y me hace face mask, tío, y no era touchdown suyo, tío.
Sí.
Asco, tío.
Y luego te favoreció un deep interference ahí de 50 yardas, pero no pudiste convertirlo en tal al final. Eso fue el final del segundo cuarto.
¿Qué ha pasado, tío? ¿Qué ha pasado?
Roja la 30.
Si cambia la jugada sin querer, bro, ¿qué estoy haciendo, tío?
Estás jugando un montón en Suggestion, vi, o al menos en el anterior drive. Un montón en ataque en Suggestion.
He tenido que pedir un timeout, tío. Me cago en mi puta madre. Esto me va a perjudicar después, tío. ¿Cómo la madre me valió, tío? No se cambian, tío. ¿Qué he hecho, tío? Suggestion, sí, tío. Pues me gusta lo que suele sugerir a veces, pero... no me está yendo muy bien en este partido, ¿eh?
Esto es un touchdown en empate. Lo pudiste parar al menos en la última.
Sí. ¿Cómo me hace intercepción? Otra vez intercepción ahí en esa, tío. Bro. Loco, coge todo. ¡Mira! Y aguanta la hostia. Ya está. Está perdido ya.
Y le hiciste un fumble también, cagüita.
Y un fumble, tío. 2 fumbles he hecho, tío, que no han servido para nada, tío.
Hostia, aguantó. Yo.
He hecho 2 fumbles, Ale, y no ha servido para nada, tío. 2. Es increíble, tío, es increíble. No sale nada, ¿no? No sale nada. Está pasando, tío, poco a poco, tío, de las carreras. Asco, tío.
Puedo sacar a Tyreek Hill. Puedo sacar a Tyreek Hill. No me lo creo, no sé.
Se va a pasar a la derecha, tío, seguro.
No he visto... No voy a venir este día, Brian.
¿Eh?
Tío, no voy a llegar este día, que por fin he podido sacar ya a Tyreek Hill.
Vaya.
Bueno, lo estás defendiendo, vas a tener una última defensa.
Mira que se la ha visto, tío, que le iba a pasar a este, tío. La defensa al hombre es la más mierda, la mayor mierda, ¿vale? Tiene el mundo. Nah, está feo el partido ya. Ahora no cogen ni una a mis jugadores, tío. Me jodas, tío. Hay partidos que lo cogen todo. Otros como este no cogen nada, tío. Increíble, tío, increíble. Increíble, tío, qué asco. Qué mi puta madre.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window? I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there.
Es increíble, tío, no, hay partidos que no interceptan nada, tío, no me han interceptado ni una a mis jugadores, tío, han tenido ya unas cuantas ya, tío. Increíble, la verdad.
La verdad que el partido está feo, ¿eh? Esta carrera es buena.
Sí, pero el puto Duke no está, tío. Este tío es muy tronco, tío.
De Viñoso corre poco. Tiene poca luz. No. Bueno, alguna vez sí lo he visto en el pero un poco. Así toda la carrera.
Intento, pero...
Lo que sí vi tú, ¿te ha hecho un daño con los pases?
No, sí, que no sé defender a este tío los pases, no sé qué van a hacer pases, tío. Y luego, bro, es que he tenido intercepciones que no han cogido, tío. Es que... Qué daño, de verdad. Y no tener a Duque las jugadas estas, tío, me duele muchísimo, ¿eh?
Uy, espérate a ver qué lesión tiene. Porque puso de que no retorna al partido.
Ya, puso que no volvía. Está feo, está feo.
Cuidadito,
They'll try the air now with Watson. He's got Fuller. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 13-yard line.
Métele un touchdown rápido.
Sí, ya, pero si yo no lo he hecho mal atacando, tío, pero es que me lo intercepta todo, bro. Y yo no coge ni una, tío. ¿Qué pasa, tío?
Pérdida de yardas. Buenas noches, ma.
2:15, ¿no?
No, apaga esa que yo tengo en la terraza y luego la apago cuando me eche a dormir. Y el perro pues tráelo cuando quieras y cierra. Pero la... Mira a ver, Yo cierro luego la puerta, además. No voy a estar todo el rato yendo y viniendo.
Buah, qué bien aguantado ahí tu ala. Mira eso.
¿Eso está o qué?
No. Espectacular, la aguantada, porque vamos.
Dios puta, no estoy sucio.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Come on, watch safety creep, watch safety creep. Safety's creeping.
Back to throw, Watson.
Estás ahí. Estás a uno.
El problema es que no consigo defenderle, Ale. Ese es el problema.
31-24, 3 a 7 puntos.
El problema es... ¿Quién tarda? Sí. Voy a intentar defender diferente, pero... Me mata con la carrera, tío. Es que me mata con la puta carrera. Y con el pase luego también. Es que con las dos cosas. No sé si te acuerdas del otro partido que jugamos, que pasó lo mismo, No conseguí defenderle. 30 y pico quedamos,
Pues el entrenamiento aquí, ni jornada.
Bro, ¿qué pasa? ¡Pónmelo! Como me haga burr review me da algo.
¿Cosa?
No, como se haga burr review, bro, me da algo.
No.
Yo le he dado la jugada ya.
No, yo le he dado la jugada.
Puta madre, tío. Pues, es que mira, mi jugador como no salta ahí, bro.
Uy, estoy dando el panorama todo completo. Estoy dando el panorama todo completo. Ojo. Tiene que cambiar. Bueno.
El Davidson es que tampoco es malo, pero es lento, tío, y no es tan ágil. Tiene más fuerza.
Pero he visto que él tiene unas carencias defendiendo cuando...
La carrera.
Cuando lo maneja.
Sí, pero yo...
¿Metiste un touchdown con Fuller, puede ser?
Sí.
Toma por culo, no sé.
Bueno, me pongo empate, A ver si consigo defenderlo.
Empate, y tiene la presión encima. Sí,
pero bro, no consigo hacer intercepciones, tío. Estoy fatal, defendiendo. ¿Qué me pasa?
¿Un fumble?
¿Un fumble, sí? Pero, por lo demás... Porque tengo puesto lo de fumble agresivo y todo eso. Voy a cambiarlo.
En momento clave. Uy, está nervioso.
El strip lo voy a dejar,
Está nervioso. Te lo va a tener que devolver, vas a ver.
The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that.
We always hear about empty possessions.
¡Ah, intercepción! ¡Cógela, tío! ¿Qué les pasa? ¿Qué les pasa, tío? En serio, de
Está
verdad.
dentro, está buscando slants. Voy a buscar todo el rato el pase o la carrera.
No, tío, y ahora defienden bien la carrera, tío, es increíble, tío. No se desfafaba ninguno mío, tío, mira eso.
Bueno, al menos ha salido del campo. El tipo no corre.
Increíble, tío.
Dentro de lo malo.
Estaba viendo a Hilton, tío. Marca un huevo, tú.
Sí, avanza mucho. Está ahí Hilton. Esto es un quick pitch por la derecha. ¿Le gusta esta jugada así? A mí este draw no me gusta nada. Tarda muchísimo en darle el balón el quarterback al running.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down.
Está malísimo esta jugada.
He's got his target. That's Zach Pascal.
No, la jugada que había puesto no me gustaba nada.
It's third down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes.
Estoy diciendo cómo está field goal, pero...
Sí, pero bueno.
Importante que no pase.
A ver si yo consigo defender esta. Una carrera por la derecha, ¿en serio? ¿No? ¡Bien!
Buenas noches. Bueno, drop. Tampoco pasado.
¿La falla?
Lo falla.
No,
¿Cómo bien?
No metió eso. No estaba lejillos, ¿eh? Estaba tan cerca.
40 y pico yardas.
But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
Pero no está Duke, tío. Duki, tío. Está leyendo jugada.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And for them a touchdown their last go around. Obviously they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you don't
14 más carreras, 90 yardas, no está mal, ¿eh? Yo no pongo mi partido. 14 carreras, 90 yardas. Un poquito el David Johnson, unas 8 yardas más o menos por carrera promedio en este partido. 7 yardas. Brandon Cooks.
Looking left side, he's got a man. That's Fuller. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
La coge fuera. Esta es una jugada rápida antes de que pasen los 4 minutos.
Yo es lo que voy a intentar, pero quería coger una buena, ¿sabes? Y con Johnson esta no me gusta, pero bueno.
Ya tiempo.
Flag, tío. Soy de tío 1.20, voy a tener que empezar ahora. Esa para el tiempo, ¿no?
Sí, se para el tiempo, tío, es verdad. Vas a tener como un timeout ahora. Tú, siéntate al menos. Tienes 2 minutos para llegar a zona de field goal, a una mala. Al menos empatar el partido.
No. Mala decisión,
Aunque era de Forrest Wagner, tío.
Qué bueno, ¿no?
Línea defensiva. Uy, el mid-blitz aquí, ¿no?
No es mid-blitz.
No es mid-blitz, pero esto es un... Esto es un man-to-man. Cover to man, creo que es.
Bien, avante. Es una carrera, ¿eh?
Sí, carrerita, Sí, sí, rápido.
Pasa, pasa.
Una 47. No es tiempo. Ni tenemos.
Yo creo que uno ya.
Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they get the stoppage with
Me
just
queda uno.
over a minute to go in
Se
the
queda uno
game.
solo, sí. Aprovechalo bien.
A jugar pases que...
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now Watson.
No, tío, esa piedra no, tío. Piedra, tío, por favor. Sé que hacer.
Yo buscaría
Verticals, tío.
un pase mediano, no, un vertical no, tampoco tan lejos, bro. O sea, estás en la yarda 48, tú te tienes que adelantar, para llegar a field goal más o menos tienes que adelantar unas 15-20 yardas. Más o menos. Para llegar a un field goal así bien, tal vez. Pases medianos, busca pases medianos. Piensa que te quedan 2 jugadas, porque te lo vas a tener que jugar en Fortnite.
No. Puedes jugar el Fortnite, bro.
Uf. Sí.
Si no pasa esto, he perdido partida.
No, no, si no pasa el tarro, vas a perder por mí. Porque está viniendo y ya pierdes.
Buscar a Fuller a Johnson,
¿A Fuller o Johnson? Johnson puede ser buena.
Es que este tío no es tan rápido, pero bueno.
Pero estate atento,
Qué bueno.
Es una 39, ya estás casi a full, boludo. Un poco justo, carreras para adelante para avanzar, pero...
Juego pases aquí, ¿no?
Es que, como digo, como lo completo, ¿tendrás la velocidad para completarlo y darle un field goal rápido y hacerlo?
Creo que no, bro.
¿No?
Creo que no. Voy a hacer field goal, me la juego.
Sí, porque tú piensas que...
¿Dónde está, bro? ¿Dónde está el field goal, bro?
Vete a Formation.
Aquí, 53. No llego, Mejor pase,
sí llega. Sí llega.
Mejor pase.
Buen paso. No te vas a... Mira, vale, si completas el pase, dale rápido al no huddle y luego deja el círculo para hacer spike ball. Para
no,
bro,
¿qué he hecho? ¿Cómo no huddle? ¿No huddle? ¿Y qué le doy?
Los círculos y luego o sea, triángulos y luego al círculo para hacer spike ball.
No me ha dado tiempo, bro, ¿qué he hecho? Ya está perdido partido. Vamos a hacerlo, tío. No lo puedo creer, tío. Encima sigo con el quarterback, tío, me he liado. No, me he liado. Lo que tiene no tener experiencia, tío. No sé manejar estos momentos, tío. No sé cómo hacerlo todavía, esos botones.
Si no te veías con la velocidad de manejar eso...
Da igual. Tío, pero en el otro partido me gané yo 34-31 o algo así, tío. Es que no sabía defenderle, tío. Hasta el final, tío. Ha empezado muy frío también.
Hay un montón de puntos, La verdad, la defensa...
tío.
No, la defensa no me ha parecido.
So for Indianapolis, they move back over 500 now at 6-5. And now they'll have a few extra days here before they face Indianapolis next week. Meanwhile, for Houston, it's a loss that could hurt them come playoff seeding time as they drop to 8-3. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.
¿Cómo se hace esta mierda, tío? Es que no te entendí lo que dijiste, tío. No, handle, que no me dejaba ponerlo, para empezar.
O sea, eso tienes que hacerlo, Brian, cuando te hacen la jugada, no ya cuando están los playbook y tal. Si una vez ya que están los playbook y eso, ya no puedes hacerlo ya. O sea, cuando te hacen el sack o completas un pase, es rápido. Es como hacer el no huddle, pero arriba te pone no huddle y te pone triángulo y pone no huddle. Y luego círculo y pone spike ball. O le das al círculo y la bota al suelo y pierde la posesión. O sea, pasas al segundo.